Welcome back to the chat right here on ChannelOne TV with me, Kokus. You can join the conversation with the hashtag the chat on all social media platforms, or actually drop us a WhatsApp message on our WhatsApp number 020447033. We're so glad to receive a message from you. Any question you have for Camidoh, let me know. I'll be able to drop a message or ask your question for you. But ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Grind Don't Stop, aka Boomba, is here with me in the studio. How are you doing, bro?
AKA Nakachireka.
What does Nakachireka mean?
Nakachireka means one firewood.
What?
Nakachireka no jume bing. One firewood enter the fire. He put only one firewood for the cook pot under, but he cooked the whole food. Yeah.
And where is that one coming from? So, are you the one firewood in the Ghana music industry that has cooked the whole industry?
I like Ebeakwikwa.
Would you stop speaking?
Yeah. You don't understand Ewe.
Would you stop speaking Ewe with me?
But sometimes
don't let this one deceive you.
Nakachireka.
Yeah. But what did you say after that?
Nakachireka no jume bing. So one firewood in the
fire
cool pot, literally, makes the food, like cooks the food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make meaning of what you're saying, but also running away from my
meaning. So you know that basically, like when you're cooking, you know how we used to use all of them pots and stuff.
100.
And it will not just be one firewood.
Yes.
It has to be a couple.
Yeah.
A couple big ones, couple little ones. To ignite the thing. But like one firewood did the thing inside, the whole food cook. Oh.
Charlie,
confirm.
That's very, very deep. But how are you doing? How have you been? What has been going on with you? You were off the scene for a while, and then you came with NLF, and it's because all this. Where have you been? What have you been doing?
Been around, literally just partnering my team. Sometimes you need to take some time off.
Yeah.
Because you're a human being.
Yeah.
Obviously, you need to take some time off and reform. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel you. Just come back.
I feel you. But there's something I really want to ask you because I actually celebrated it on the Traffic Avenue, our Radio Drive Time show, and it's about your Sugarcane remix.
Yeah.
It's now the most streamed song on YouTube in Ghana. How did you feel when you received this news, or when this news broke for you to know it? How did you feel?
Destiny. Just felt blessed. I've always felt blessed about all of these things happening. I think in the beginning we used to be super excited and all of that, but when you get to understand the higher purpose, you know that you are called for this thing, and so it's like you start to just see it as a part of the journey and part of the calling, and you don't celebrate too much because it's not just for you to celebrate, it's also for you to inspire people. So you keep working to be able to achieve more and more to be able to inspire. I really just aim to inspire people with my life. Because that's how I got into music.
That's how I got to. Somebody inspired you.
I was inspired. I literally was, because I wanted to be a pilot, and then I watched Akon singing his music on YouTube.
Oh,
and I
which
got
of the
inspired.
songs?
Has to be Don Mata, one of them ones, Don Mata, Camidoh, and all of them ones. And I just watched it and I felt like he was a very special artist. And I still feel like that.
Wow.
And that's how I, aim to be.
So do you aspire to attain the status of Akon?
More than.
You want to go higher than Akon ever went. Okay, all right. But we were here, and then you dropped that Dole, beautiful song. You dropped the new one with is it Stone Boy?
Yeah.
Beautiful one as well. And then you gave us NLF.
Yeah.
Which is Nothing Lasts Forever.
Forever, yeah.
Now it's on the back of you being broken-hearted.
Okay.
I said okay, like that's the word.
You're telling me. So
I'm telling you. Okay, so was that actually the case?
Yeah.
So you've gone through a heartbreak?
Yes.
Has the heartbreak made you better, or it has made you bitter?
Definitely better. Definitely better.
How better have you become?
Because then I wouldn't have done a thing called therapy. I wouldn't have, given it a shot. I wouldn't have, had certain advices. I wouldn't have gone through certain phases to even make me sharper and smarter and everything. So I believe that it was just part of the journey.
All right.
Yes.
Were you the one who called for it, or she called for it?
I believe the one that says they are brokenhearted is the one that did not call for it.
Yeah. But I mean, now I'm sure now you've gone beyond it, or it still hurts. Does it still hurt?
I mean, you go beyond it. However, like it depends on your your motive in the relationship, or whatever. Like your motive, I'll say, So if this person really meant something to you, then obviously that will linger. It will be there. It will be a scar. It will be there for the rest of your life. But it has to be up to you, the person, to want to forgive the situation and grow out of that, like learn from that and just like move on to a better thing.
Have you forgiven the situation?
100%.
You've forgiven the situation?
Yes, I have.
All right. But recently you were also in South Africa.
Yep.
I mean, the lady that broke your heart is also from South Africa, but you enjoy going there a lot. But it's fine. Let's put that on the side. But you were in South Africa to honor Yvonne Chaka Chaka.
Yeah.
I mean, which was a very, very beautiful feat to achieve.
Yeah.
I mean, being on such a stage, honoring such a global legend.
Yeah.
Number one, how did you end up there? And number two, how did it feel being on the stage honoring her?
Yeah, I've always believed in orchestrating things that you want to see happen, right? But at some point, I just stopped really pushing and stressing for certain things, and I'll just sit back and just do what I have to do, and the rest, the universe just comes for me. Do you know what I'm saying? My team just informed me that this was happening, and I was like, okay, cool, let's go do it. And that was another international assignment for me.
Yeah.
Number one, to be Camidoh.
Yeah.
Leave the purpose of Camidoh.
Yeah.
Number two, to represent my country.
Yeah.
Because then I think I was coupled with King Promise.
Yes. Yes.
But at that point, you look at yourself as like an individual entity and to representing your country.
Yes.
So I had to go there and just do my thing, and I felt blessed. Number one, because I even said in my documentary, I said, there are a lot of artists that could be called for this mission or this purpose, but if Camidoh is a part of them, I feel blessed. It's part of the calling.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then also on the back of your international assignments and everything, you were also at the BET.
Yep.
And I was just like, oh my God, you're making a lot of moves, but you're not talking. Why don't you talk about the things you do? Why don't you make so much noise about them? Let me put it that way.
I talk about it. I believe that the best I can do as an artist and, with a marketing background is to make available content, whatever because I will just play the role of the artist, and my team will film and document the whole process, and then now push it to the media, and then the media has the responsibility of amplifying that. So now it is onto the media whether you are so important to them, or or what you've gone to do is so important to their
them.
mission or their vision as a company or as a union, whatever, to now highlight that.
Okay.
So now it's there's sometimes where you go for a certain program and document it and send it across, but you wouldn't see it being amplified as you thought it should be.
Okay.
But there are certain times too that you see being amplified. So now you're asking yourself, was this not really but you can't really blame it at the end of the day, because then it falls back on your marketing team also to make sure that you get the kind of amplification that you want. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, I do, but I just don't make it look mediocre. At the end of the day, I will do it through the medium that I have to do it. If you see what I'm trying to say, I will do what I have to but I can't.
You also live it
I
to
can't
the media.
be begging. I can't be. At the end of the day, just perform your thing, and if everybody in the value chain is performing their thing, it goes.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean?
Now, back to NLF. Who produced NLF?
NLF was produced by one of my Ghanaian brothers, who's an amazing producer called Naughty Boy Tattoo.
Naughty Boy
He was
Tattoo.
the same person that produced Adole.
Adole. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You know Naughty Boy Tattoo was my mate in high school, St. Thomas Aquinas.
No, I didn't know that.
Wow, we were mates in St. Thomas Aquinas, as we call him. He was so excited about...
So is he watching now?
Yeah, he's watching now. You should give him a shout out.
Shout out to Naughty Boy, man. He
Yeah.
sends me beats. Sometimes, I'm a night person, so sometimes I'm in the house and I'm just okay, I'm checking out the messages, and I see that he has sent me some beat, and I'm playing, and I'm like, I love this one. Then I'll just go to the studio and lay something down. Sometimes too, I don't like it, so I just like go past that one. So yeah, we've just had a beautiful relationship. I don't think we've even met in person, but shout outs to him. He's been very consistent in sending me beats.
Wow.
Yeah, I love that.
Sure. Anyway, I mean, anything you have for Ghanaians, I mean, now that you're back with NLF, how big is NLF going to get? And then anything that you have to tell your Ghanaian audience who have missed you so much. Let me put it that way.
Love and respect to everybody. I just want to big up everybody playing their role in the industry. I was thinking out loud today, and I said that, and I tweeted that I was like, we really need to collaborate more among ourselves as Ghanaian artists or creatives. Why? Because I realized that in the time of when R2B's Dems emerged, when they were like, you know, top of the food chain and all of that, not to say they're not anymore, but when, you know, at that time when there wasn't so much streaming, they were collaborating among themselves so much, you know, but now I feel like we are really like laid back and everyone is kind of like, but I believe that, I just want to say this, like we really need to collaborate more among ourselves, like don't see anyone as too little or too big, you know, anything can come out of that. So that's one thing I'll say out there for like my creative colleagues out there. And I also just tell the fans to keep supporting us. It doesn't stop, even on your WhatsApp status, even, you know, on your whatever, like, you know, whatever you do, because, you know, you use the music. So keep supporting your favorite artists. And yeah, thank you guys for always supporting us, and God bless everyone.
Bless. Alright, man, that one I'm lost. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. And that was a conversation with Camidoh. I mean, NLF produced by Naughty Boy Tattoo. Check out Naughty Boy Tattoo. We'll give you one beautiful beat for you to be able to, you know, drop the newest or the hottest song out of the